Hello, everyone, and welcome to the I Love Nicole show. I'm Nicole, your host, and we have yet another fantastic show for you. Remember, a couple episodes ago, we had some guests that really brought the artist's work to the public and also helped the artists to get that big break that they need in their life. Well, our first guest is the king of exactly that. Someone who can help that creative mojo and that creative life direction and tap into our energies and help us to know what to do with it. And so we bring you our first guest, Asa Hoffman, a metaphysical energist, someone who can really get to the center of your issues, so to speak. We also have the very talented Erin Sachs with her new band, Hands Off My Sister. She'll be talking about her creative process and her brand new fantastic video. And so stay tuned. We have a great show ahead. But before we start, I'd like to say thank you to all our guests for giving us such great interviews this season. You really made our show special with all of your creative power that you've demonstrated. Unfortunately, not all our interviews worked out quite as we would have hoped. Here's one that didn't go so well.
Oh my God, I can't even believe this. Hey, Nicole, it's Phil. Dude, where are you? Like, the guests are here. The doorman just called. They're coming on their way up right now. What do you mean stuck in traffic? You should have been here a long time ago. Now the guests are here. What are we supposed to do? Oh my God, will you just please hurry up quick? All right, hold on. They're here right now. Hold on. Oh my God, hold on. Holy shit. Hi, oh my God, Miss Hebron, it is so nice to meet you.
Well,
please come in.
Well, now, are you Nicole?
No, I'm not Nicole. She's the host, and she's running a little late.
What is this? I'm supposed to sit on this.
Well, this is going to be our studio.
Sofa.
If you could just come in here, you sit yourself down, and Nicole's just. Can I get you some water or?
Well, how long do I have to wait? I mean, I did come back from the dead for this.
Yes, and we really
Do I have
appreciate
to wait
it.
for my next death for this to happen?
No, ma'am. Listen, I promise.
What is this? This is taxi bull. What is this? Is this like a?
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't have it. I'll try and explain all that stuff to you in 1 second.
Where is your table? You have no table. And there's nowhere for me to put my feet up.
Oh my God, that can't be fucking Cartman. Holy shit.
Hi everybody, is this the I Love Nicole show?
Hey, oh my gosh, Mr. Cartman, please come in.
Thanks very much. It's very good to be here. Thank you for the
Yes, I know. We had a slight little scheduling thing. If you could just please come right in here. Miss Hebron, this is Cartman. I don't know. You guys just sit here. I'll be right back. I gotta figure this out real quick.
I was told that I was supposed to come in here. There was some lady that was.
Well, now, what are you, young man?
What do you mean, what am I? I'm Cartman. You been living under a rock or something, lady?
I've been dead for the past 8 years.
Oh, I thought you were just an old bag with old bag makeup.
Well, now, what kind of a way is that to talk to your elders?
What's an elder? Is that a type of tampon you use? Listen, keep your silly old people lingo to yourself, thank you very much.
What an elder is someone for which you should have respect. Now keep your potty mouth to a minimum, thank you very much, sir.
Respect? You want respect, lady? What are you, a Jewish Aretha Franklin?
Jewish? Now that doesn't even make any sense.
Wow, you really have been dead for 1,000 years.
For 8 years.
Spare me the crappy details, lady. Shh, I'm talking. The Jews, Baghdad lady, are the ones that run everything and then scream about respect.
Well, now that is just blasphemous and it doesn't even make sense. Now what? How could you say such a...
Wait a minute, you talk funny. Wait, what are you, some kind of she actress lady?
I was a thespian of the silver screen.
See, I told you, you're a filthy Jew. I don't talk to filthy Jews. Unless it's Steven Spielberg. I want to play Jaws in the new flick called Cartman is Jaws. So fuck you guys. That's the title. Fuck you guys. Cartman is Jaws. So you get it. Hello? Who's the Jew actress, dead lady with bad makeup, lady?
Well, I am just flabbergasted and speechless at these words that are coming out of your mouth.
You don't sound so speechless right now.
Silence! Listen, you young man, Cartman, whatever you call yourself, you have a lot of problems. If you want to meet a nice girl, you are going to have to clean up your act, sir. So much anger for a little boy. Little fat boy.
I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
It doesn't matter what you call it, it's all the same to me. Unless, of course, you desire a man's touch.
I'm not faggot lady. I don't even drink tea because it's faggoty. Teabagging motherfucker. That's it. I am not talking to you anymore. And where's this Nicole? Nicole can go fuck herself and so can you. And I am out the door. This is ridiculous. I'm not having a conversation with some Jewish Rita faggot lady. That's some bullshit. I'm out. I'm out. Look at my ass. You can kiss it because I'm out the door.
I will see you in hell, my little fat evil friend.
Oh no, Mr. Cartman, please don't go. Oh my God.
Yes, and I'm going
Jesus.
to, young man.
No, ma'am,
This
please.
is just
Yeah,
incredible
but what
the
about
way
the
that this
interview?
place is run.
Oh,
No,
God,
and Nicole
no,
obviously
please,
is
happening.
not coming.
So we're here with Asa Hoffman, who is a metaphysician and energist. Hello, Asa.
Hello, Nicole.
Thank you for coming on our show.
It's great to be here.
Thank you. So tell the people a little bit, what does it mean to be a metaphysician and an energist? What are those words for people?
Well, if you actually look up metaphysics in the dictionary, what it'll say is a form of philosophy that deals with the beginning of things, the creation. And I think of it more in a new age type of a way, where it's really about the energy behind creation. So, it's really helping, as a metaphysician, working with people, you're helping people identify what's the energy behind something. Where did this start? Where's the creation? And as an energist, you help them to apply changes in their life, whether that's in attitude, behavior. It's a form of therapy, but working with energy, sometimes even hands-on, it can involve literally moving energy to help them master to some degree or co-create the next steps of their life.
Very interesting. So basically, it's the physical with the energy and finding where those things are, and you're continuing so that you can grow. Right? Basically, it's healing.
That's
for
beautifully
growth.
said. Absolutely. Yeah, that intertwining. It's that relationship between what we do in the physical world and the energy with which we live from. That core that's in us.
Cool.
Every breath we take, there's a vibration on that breath. Our power, we put power out and we take power in with every breath. And what people don't realize is that energy is a relationship that we have in the world. And it actually affects how we think, it affects how we speak, it affects how we interact, and it therefore will affect what we create in our lives.
So you've got some interesting stories, I know, about some of the psychicness that has come up. Do you mind telling us a little bit?
I get some, most people come obviously for the real growth, the purpose of really, learning something and important in their life,
Yes.
at least they feel that way. And then every now and then you get people like, this girl, we'll call her Jen. And Jen comes and sits down across from me and we're talking, and I successfully picked up about a guy around her, we'll call him Jim. And I said, Jim really likes you. I said, it seems like there's a lot of sexual energy there. And she said, and that's where I left it. Mm-hmm. And she said, well, actually, Jim likes to eat my pussy. Do you think he'll eat it again?
That's her question? That's what she needs to know. That's so good.
That was how I answered. I didn't know what to say.
That's awesome.
I actually did pick up that Jim would go away in her life and would come back 3.5 years later. And she said, I swear, do you really eat my pussy then?
Awesome.
What's really funny is I did hear from her about 4 years later, and her and Jim wound up married. He did go away. They did come back, and they did wind up married. In the
So
end.
she got her wish.
So,
Look at that.
Yeah, crazy story.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's actually still a Facebook friend. So
Wow.
luckily their names are not Jim or Jen, but
That's awesome.
yeah. So that's one. And then I also did a reading. I don't always necessarily get to touch into the other side. It's as far as people who've crossed over. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I sat down one day with a woman named Rose, and I wasn't getting anything about her. I had nothing. So I opened my eyes. I tuned in with my eyes closed. And I looked and was about to say, Rose, I have nothing for you. And I looked and I said, who's this guy behind you? He's like about 45 years old, and I think he died of a heart attack in bed, but during the day. Uh-huh. And Rose burst into tears. She was like, that's my husband. Her husband had died about 6 months earlier in bed in the house. And so I started picking up stuff about him. I got his first initial was W. It was Walter, and all kinds of stuff. He was a drummer. It was really the most specific, I think, reading I ever had, and dialogue with the spirit on the other side.
Interesting.
So specific that at the end he said, tell Rose I want her to go on John Edward. I want to talk to John Edward, who was a famous comedian on TV at the time. And Rose sat back and lit a cigarette. Said, go tell Walter to fuck himself. I'm not going on TV.
Perfect.
To which I said, I think you just told Walter to go fuck himself.
Basically.
Yeah. So a few months later, she wound up on TV with John Edward. It was actually indirect. Her sister-in-law went to work, and a coworker had called in sick and said, I got 2 tickets to John Edward in my drawer. Please take them. I can't go. And so the sister-in-law went with a friend, and she couldn't answer questions. John and her were having a dialogue about Walter. And so John said, well, the sister-in-law said, you need to talk to his wife. And he said, well, let's call her. So they wound up calling Rose and getting her on the telephone on TV. Walter succeeded in making her talk to John Edward.
That's so, spirit just finds the roundabout way. It's gonna happen, people, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's so cool, Asa. Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us, and
It's a pleasure.
opening up a little world of metaphysical and energy. I mean, needs to happen. So, Asa Hoffman. Maybe somebody like Asa can help me with my dating life. I never seem to know whether I have a good guy or I don't. Can't see the signs. Love is so blind.
What else can we talk about?
It's so nice to be outside,
Yeah. In the 90-degree heat.
I know, but it's better. Oh, look, it's a bird, it's a plane.
Is that Superman?
It may be. It may be.
Well, it's definitely of steel, so.
Yes, it is, isn't it? I never really thought about it that way.
They're
Wow.
making a new Superman movie. He was like my favorite.
Really?
Superman was my favorite when I was a kid.
Really?
My mother had to make like Superman S's for me like
You
every
would make
single
like
day.
a great Jimmy. Like, isn't that
Oh,
the
right.
guy, right? The reporter, like the little,
yes.
yeah.
I'll call Steven Spielberg or whoever's doing it.
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah, you should.
Oh.
So you read Spanish?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I read it. I don't necessarily know what it says, but.
Really? You like the sound of it?
Yes,
It's kind of romantic.
exactly. Well, I live in
right?
Spanish Harlem, so
Ah.
I'm trying to mix.
That was such a great spot that you had there. So
I take all the ladies.
Do you really?
No, but I like saying that.
You're so funny. You're adorable.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for pouring coffee on me. Give me an excuse to show you my apartment and stuff. Yeah, what a nice guy. So funny and cool. Will this one work out? Asa? And now it's time for our musical guest, Hands Off My Sister.
with the beautiful Erin Sachs leading the way. She's got amazing vocals. You've got this band behind her that has this vibration that's fantastic. Check them out. You're going to love them. Hands Off My Sister, starring Erin Sachs. Hi, guys. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. So good to see you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Nice to be in the hallway.
I know, isn't it? It's a cool hallway.
It's a
Great hallway.
That's where I do my best work.
Is it in the hallway?
This elevator shaft might be a little dangerous though. Yeah.
Well, so tell me, where does your inspiration come from?
Musically, my
Yes.
inspiration comes from probably old country more than anything. Like Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash.
Is that what you grew up listening
Yeah,
to?
absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and then your lyrics, and where does your words come from?
The words come from, I've always written. From the time I was really little, I would write and put melodies to the words to be able to remember them because I found them really sort of calming and a way to sort of, I don't know, get me through whatever I was going through.
Wow.
So that's pretty much how I came to write music.
That is exactly what it sounds like. It just has this nice flow, like you're telling a story with some beautiful melodies. So, so how did you guys meet each other?
Craigslist.
Really? Amazing.
Craigslist.
That started with Craig.
It started with Craig. Craig was playing with me. I actually.
Yeah, how did we meet? Through a fellow friend and songwriter.
Yeah, I don't even remember who.
Joe. His name is Joe.
Oh, that's right.
So Joe put this whole thing together.
Exactly. There's always somebody behind the scenes
Yeah.
that just sort of clicks it, makes the connection, and then
I was
you just run
desperate.
forth, right?
I was desperate for a kick-ass bass player because I was on my way to a festival.
And she's still
upstate.
desperate.
And I'm still desperate. And someone recommended Craig, and I think that sort of started the ball rolling. And
It really
then
did. It's all his fault.
it is. It's all
Interesting.
Joe's fault. And then Craig kept saying, "There's this guitar player you have to meet," because I had a band. And Craig's like, "It's great music, but it's the wrong guys. It's the wrong
Interesting.
sound." And he just kept saying it and kept saying it, and kept saying no matter how much I ignored it.
Right.
And then finally started inviting them. He's like, "Well, that guy I was talking about, he's actually here tonight." Like he would bring the people to the gigs.
I see.
And that's how Paul showed up. And I don't know where Ross came from.
He
Actually, I
just-
think I recommended Ross.
Nice.
That's how, yeah.
Yeah, because we'd gone to school together.
Ross and I went to college together.
Cool. Look at that. Just a community coming
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And you all from New York or different places?
I'm from Oregon, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Kansas City boy.
Wow.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Interesting. And you, Erin?
I'm so tame in comparison. I'm from Los Angeles.
Wow. You guys really span the entire U.S.
Motley
Wow.
Crue, right here.
Interesting. I'm sure that's got to bleed into your music. I mean, you have like a little bit of your own sound from where you came from. I mean, you ate the grass and the roots there, right? I mean, you had to. It's got to be the music. It has to be in there.
Very much so.
So what's the video that we're about to see?
The
Tell me about
video is called Good Girl, and it's from our most recent album, which is also called Good Girl. And it's a really sweet video that's been out on VH1 and CMT for some time. A little bit of country, a little bit of pop. And we're in the middle of starting to record, so we're really excited actually for the new stuff to get out there. But for right now, it's a song that we're proud of.
Awesome. Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. And,
Thanks.
And I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having us to your hallway.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's a great hold.
So let's go to the video. Good girl.
Today I let you go, like a good girl I went home. The words in the book will always say so. So why the hell do I still not know? Was the letting go worth the getting over? Do you still remember me? And has another taking over? And was the hurt I missed worth you losing me? You're less in my dreams than you used to be. I have to work hard now to remember to forget. The landscape lies like it used to, but goddamn, there's still so much regret. Sometimes I believe you return to me, that all the drama is gone. The things are like we wanted them. Making love was the only thing left undone. Was the letting go worth the getting over? Do you still remember me? Has another taken you under? And was the hurt I missed worth you losing me? See, the life that was is back to me, but it doesn't hold the same space. Now I'm caught between philosophies of supposed to be's and bad, 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 bad bets. Was the letting go worth the getting over? Do you still remember me? And has another taken you under? And was the hurt I missed worth you losing me?
Wow, that was so great. They should be on TV. Love them. Great show. See you next week. Love yourself, love the world, and most of all, love Phil Vino. Phil, what the fuck? Who put that on the... Are you kidding me?
Sometimes I even want
I could create any show about New York, what would it be? Well, it would have talented people from all over the world that live in New York City and are making it happen, man. Like, living the dream of the artist. And I'd have musical guests too at the end. I'd make you wait. And comedy, definitely comedy. Comedy's good. And love. Love makes the world go round. And then there'd be unicorns and dragons and swords and maidens and skyscrapers and gondolas. Sky gondolas. We'd have sky gondolas. And then there'd be trees and also maybe, I don't know, people doing weird things.